and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where this evening we're back here at the Alton Towers Resort for Scarefest.
We are indeed, we've come for some night rides.
Yeah, the sun's just going down. Lovely evening tonight to be here at Alton Towers. Just gone 5 o'clock and we thought, why not? We live nice and close. Let's come up here and get on some rides, including the Smiler. The sun's going down. 20-minute wait for the Smiler.
Exactly, not bad at all.
Yeah, we'll give you a bit of a queue time update, share some tips for if you're going to be visiting Scarefest over the next week or so. The event runs through now every day until the 31st of October, with the rides open until 9 o'clock. So it's perfect coming down here to get lots of night rides in.
Get loads in.
It's something that we don't get much of here in the UK. So I always like making the most of it when we get the longer opening hours.
I love riding rides at night.
Yeah, especially here at Alton, because the park always looks great in the dark and very atmospheric with the Towers ruins, all the lighting on there. And yeah, we did actually film a vlog from Scarefest last week, the opening day. But we were that busy checking out the entertainment, we did the scare mazes. We didn't have a chance to go on any rides. So that we'll come back and film a dedicated vlog going around and capturing the atmosphere of the park at night. Oh, I love golden hour. It's one of my favourite times to be in a theme park. And like I say, when you live here in the UK, you don't get that time in a park very often. So it's really nice to make the most of it. 20-minute advertised waits for the Smiler. Yeah, let's go for it. Well, we just started off our evening here at Alton Towers with a ride on the Smiler, and it was a back row ride as well. Yeah, advertised 20, we waited 30 minutes, so a little bit longer than advertised.
It's a bit like a shopping trolley.
It wasn't too bad.
Got a small headache.
Oh, my worst rides on the Smiler.
I have had worse, to be honest.
I tell you what though, we've got a nice new coat.
Yeah, I've got a new coat, mountain warehouse, keep me warm on these cold days.
You're going to need it because we've got lots coming up actually. We've got some more Halloween and also Christmas.
Yeah, I know, so keep me nice and warm.
Yeah, lots to look forward to. But yeah, you've just seen a lot of shot of it in action. I thought I'll just get it whilst the cycle's running round. Of course, part of the Retro Squad, still here at Alton Towers for a second year. And yeah, this Retro Squad ride, Spin Jam, came in at the start of this year. Are we in the final few weeks of the Retro Squad, or are we going to see them back for 2023? To be honest, we've heard nothing else in regards to permanent replacements, so we're probably going to see them back for next year. Oh, are we doing another video on that? Permanent flats required. But yeah, I've got to say, the lighting on here, you know, as far as a travelling ride goes, it looks all right for in here, to be honest. We've got a 10-minute advertised wait then for Oblivion. I tell you what, looking a bit smoky in here, isn't it? Here we go, look at this. Yeah, blimey, got some smoke in here. Not seen that for a long time. There you go, it's coming out from down the bottom there. Makes the lights look cool. Just 10 minutes there for a ride on Oblivion, as the announcement says in the station.
Oh, it's one of my favourite rides at the park, I love it.
Especially a night ride when the sun's going down over in the distance as well. The view is absolutely gorgeous from up there on Oblivion. And the fact that you go really slow around that top section, hold on the drop, oh, it's amazing, absolutely love it. And it's the suspense of that ride, and yeah, I absolutely love it. The original dive machine is still one of the best in my opinion. The drop on there, incredible. Right then, let's talk about lighting, shall we, around Alton Towers? Because we know it's not normally their strongest point at Scarefest. However, we do know they put some theme lighting in since the first weekend.
Which is good to know, because it always makes it having the theme lighting around.
Yeah, on the first Friday of the event, there was no theme lighting at Wicker Man, nothing over at Nemesis. So yeah, they're two of the biggest rides to see at night. So we're going to go and check those out later in the vlog. And of course, Oblivion, as you've just seen from them shots, has also got some nice orange lighting as well, just on top of the Riai's Rater, shining over onto there. Lighting really adds to the atmosphere.
It really does.
Yeah, 100%. Right, let's go and have a walk past the towers, up towards Dark Forest, and have a look around there. Well, there's not loads of other theme lighting down in X Sector, unfortunately. However, I am pleased that they've actually filtered the generator lights that they bring in just here. Obviously, it's not ideal. I prefer permanent lighting in. However, at least they've not just left them all white, which is good. And yeah, it does make it look a little bit better. Oh, there's nothing like the sound of a speedy generator powering the lights outside the front of the Towers ruins. But you know what? It's Alton Towers. We wouldn't have it any other way. We're used to it by now. I'll tell you what, the Towers ruins though do look gorgeous lit up just here in green and purple this year with the colour scheme. Obviously they've got a set of LED lights at the bottom. They can change the colours if they want. And yeah, it's nicely backlit with the restored banqueting hall window there as well. I love how they put a light in the back shining through so we can see all of the nice details there on the fully restored window. Hopefully next year we're going to be able to spend more time inside the towers. They were hardly open this year, which is such a shame considering it's the heart of the park. But yeah, look at this, very atmospheric. Definitely a lot better standing down this way, away from that generator, just to take it in with the ambience, the music, on such a lovely night as well. But yeah, the building looks amazing. Hey, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube! Oh my God, he's vlogging! Yeah, it looks fantastic. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I do love the towers all lit up for Scarefest. Great to see as always. And yeah, Hex is looking really spooky for this year as well, which I'm liking. Yeah, you've got the lighting shining up there on the sides, which looks really good. Like I say, lighting just adds so much atmosphere around the parks. Yeah, really nice to see that addition here onto Hex. Beautiful sky tonight, perfect for filming around here and getting some nice shots. And yeah, just the trees lit up around here, heading towards Trick or Treat Town.
Oh, it looks nice on the outside.
Yeah, good lighting just around here, as we can see. I don't think there's quite as much as last year, lighting wise. However, it does look good down here. And obviously we'll have a little walk up into the world of David Williams in a minute and just show you the carousel, and also Flavio's lit up. Yeah, I think this sign was lit up last year, the Trick or Treat Town sign. However, you know, it's a good little attraction, this, just way too expensive like we said, but we're not going to really touch on the mazes and experiences in this vlog. We did all of that in our opening vlog from Scarefest 2022, so check it out if you haven't seen it. Something that has changed around here though, the sign now says 13 days until Halloween, as we can see just out the front. There you go. There's some nice bits of lighting all in the trees. And there's the sign, 13 days till Halloween. Trick or Treat Town looking really nice there from the outside, and right next door of course the Alton Towers dungeon, all utilising the same building. And yeah, this looks really good with the fire effects on the outside there and the sign all lit up at night there as well. And up into the most vibrant themed area of Alton Towers. Saying that, I suppose CBeebies Land can give that a bit of competition. But yeah, this looks nice around here at night. Royal Carousel lit up there, which is nice. One of the only rides in the park that's permanent to actually have permanent lighting installed on it. So yeah, that always looks good. And obviously one of the travelling rides just off to the right here, Flavio's Fabulous Fandango. Yeah, another one. Is he going to be back next year here at Alton Towers? Obviously it is themed into the area. Hey, how you doing? Well, yeah, it looks really good with the lighting on just here. Obviously they've got the spots on the side and they keep flashing between the lights actually on the Sizzler itself as well, which is quite nice. That's the thing with funfair rides, they do look the part at night. Like we said before, they don't belong in a theme park in our opinion, but yeah, they do look the part at night, don't they?
Lovely at night.
Yeah, it's not very busy tonight though, is it?
Really quiet.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be busy for half term next week.
Yeah, I think some kids are off this week, so to make it a bit quiet.
Yeah, it's a good time to come.
Very cool.
If you are visiting over the next couple of days after this vlog being posted, then yeah, you're probably in for a good time with loads of rides here. Look at that. Cha-cha-cha! Continuing on then with our tour around Alton Towers in the dark, and we're making our way now down to the Dark Forest. And yeah, it's good to see they've actually put some nice themed lighting on the entrance to Dark Forest for this year. Got a couple of park hands on there, which I've got to say looks fantastic.
Looks very spooky.
Yeah, a lot better than normal.
Yeah, it looks really nice actually.
Yeah, normally just have this light shining over onto it.
Makes it, doesn't it, having the theme lighting around?
Yeah, it does. I'd love to see more of it, but still, they're getting there again this year, which is good. Yeah, there's a few more bits around, and can't wait to see Nemesis and Wicker Man lit up. But yeah, Dark Forest entrance sign looking pretty spooky there. Look at Rita's entrance tire just here, looking good with the green lighting. 15-minute wait tonight for Rita as well. Just gone 7 o'clock, so yeah, not too bad at all really. Like I say, it's really not too busy at all this week. It will be busier next week with it being the main half-term break. However, Halloween night itself falls on a term time Monday this year.
So I think it may be quiet if you come in.
Yeah, 31st. Originally Scarefest wasn't going to be on Halloween this year, but they soon added it in.
Silly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Halloween event, you know. But yeah, the park will be still open until 9 o'clock. I think it might be quite quiet on Halloween night, to be honest. Maybe just locals coming up for the evening. But yeah, Rita's entrance archway looks good. Shame they don't do these big floodlights. However, the reason they don't do that is all because of CCTV. They've got to be able to see everything clearly on the cameras.
Safety is paramount.
Yeah, you learn these things when you work here. Like I always thought back in the day, oh, I wish they'd filter them, but that's why.
See it on the camera.
Yeah, they've got to keep it looking nice and clear, of course, on the cameras, because safety is always paramount. Hey, how you doing? Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Lots of shout outs tonight. But yeah, that green light's great. Rita. Oh, it looks even greener when you come down to the bottom here, and even more theme lighting, which is great. Yeah, I'm getting excited by all this lighting. Hopefully it's a sign of things to come, because if they've bought all this lighting, there's no reason why they can't bring it back next year, and then hopefully the budget will stretch to some other areas as well, which would be nice. It looks brilliant, that does. Just two little park hands at the side, line it up. Great job in my opinion. Well done Alton Towers for that one. Credit where credit's due. The lighting is looking better this year. And of course, fitting in with the Dark Forest theme just over here, Charlotte dancing. Hey! Oh wow, loving it there. A bit of that Egyptian style that was. Here we go, roller disco. Yeah, I'm really hoping we see this retro squad ride replaced for next year. In an ideal world, we needed some permanent flats. However, I don't think that's going to happen. We'd have heard something by now. However, yeah, I really hope they replace this with something else next year.
Need something new.
Yeah, comment down below, what would you like to see in place of this? Bear in mind, if the retro squad does come back for next year, which is seeming likely at the moment, what would you like to see here? Maybe a Dodgers, a KMG Freakout?
I'd like to see.
Go on.
A Tagada.
A Tagada. Can you imagine an Alton Towers Tagada?
It's not happening.
Can you imagine? Like, yeah, I don't think that'll be happening. Right then, so we've had a nice walk around the back sections of the park now, and just thought I'd show you a nice shot just here of the Towers ruins, looking gorgeous from the pathway down towards the gardens as well. Don't forget you have got Garden Lights Walk with Whispering Souls. It's completely free of charge, included in your admission to go through during Scarefest, and we did that on the opening night, and it's really nice down there. So we're not going to cover that in tonight's video, we're focusing on the rides, but if you want to see that, then check out the vlog from last week. We're going to head down this way now and walk up through Katanga Canyon, Gloomy Wood and Forbidden Valley, and of course head down to Wicker Man at the end of the night as well. White Bridge always looks nice for Scarefest here, and there's a look at the gardens, back for another year. Absolutely gorgeous, it really is. It's one of them, the camera does not do it justice at all. Yeah, it's lovely down there. There's only one thing that I'm not keen on, and that's the big tower light down at Galactica, I think that is, that's shining across from over at the back there. But yeah, you can't have everything. Like, they do a really good job with that. I think it looks brilliant. Like I say, camera doesn't do it justice. Around here now in Mutiny Bay, and yeah, I just thought I'd show you the sign for sea life. Only a small thing, and not necessarily just for Scarefest, because it's lit up like this all the time the park's open at night. But yeah, that mostly is Scarefest. So yeah, as you can see, you got the nice LED lighting at the back there. Yeah, it's a backlit sign, which always looks really nice. Right, it's only 20 past 7 and the pathways are empty tonight here at Alton Towers. But as you can see, you've got all the nice lighting across the paths. However, still got the normal music playing up here in Gatanga Canyon. I do wish to change it to some Halloween music in some of the other areas of the park. I mean, they do on Tower Street and the hub area paths, as I would call it, like the front of the towers and stuff. But yeah, here in Gatanga, just playing the usual happy music. So yeah, it'd be nice to see them at least change the soundtrack to something a bit more spooky for Scarefest around other areas of the park. It's so eerily quiet on the pathway down from Gatanga Canyon here into Gloomywood. Will it remain Gloomywood next year? Well, of course, big changes are coming to Jewel for 2023. We've had a lot of messages asking us. As far as we're aware, it is going to be reopening at the start of next season after a huge transformation. So obviously we first spoke about this earlier in the year, and yeah, Alton Towers of course boarded it all up last week for Scarefest, and yeah, put lots of effort in with all the smoke. We've got the nice lighting on there as well, and also you can look in the little peepholes where you can see a doll that looks very similar to Emily Alton.
Jump scare.
It is a big jump scare.
Maybe it go like that.
And that makes me think, are we going to see jump scares in the attraction?
Who knows?
Oh, I really hope
Down
so.
the creepy, scary route.
I hope so. I've got a feeling that zombie is not going to be there for much longer. But obviously I'd imagine a lot of theming's already been taken out, which just make me think, are we going to be seeing Alton Towers auction off some of the items from inside? I do really hope so, because I know a lot of people that would love to own part of Jewel. But look at this for a spooky atmosphere, folks. There's the door boarded up as the property has been repossessed. I do love all this effort that Alton Towers have put in. Let's hope that the attraction lives up to it when it opens next year. But yeah, we'll be here following it, and we can't wait, looking forward to it. That's the thing with this, it's so mysterious. With it being a dark ride, we can't see anything. It's all hidden away behind this beautiful facade. But hopefully we're not going to see any changes too, because the facade is really nice, or at least just some little tiny upgrades maybe. But I wouldn't want to see them change this facade too much, because it really is iconic, a huge part of Alton Towers. Absolute ghost town tonight down here in Forbidden Valley, and yeah, as you can see, well, just about, it's pretty dark. We've actually put some fencing up now outside Nemesis Subterra, and also you can't see it at night, so I have to film an update on this very soon in the daytime. But yeah, they have actually ripped up the flooring now as well, so something's happening to Subterra for next year.
Who knows what's going to happen?
We don't know, like, who knows, but I'd like to see it come back with the drop towers ideally.
It needs something for capacity.
Would you class that as 4 flat rides then? 4 drop towers? Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. But yeah, there is developments happening. Well, like I say, we're focusing on the rides in the dark tonight. And talking of rides in the dark, Nemesis, it has been closed for a couple of hours actually, but we've just heard the beast roaring round. So we'll head down there and have a go. But also, today Alton Towers have just announced with Nemesis that they're going to be doing a competition to actually be on the last train of Nemesis. Now, of course, Nemesis isn't closing forever. We spoke about this in a video the other week. It's shutting for next year for a huge overhaul. But if you want to be on the last train of this current Nemesis, they are doing a competition.
Yeah, and you can also have a meet and greet with John Wardley.
I think you get to ride with him as well.
I think you do.
Ride with the legends, Mr. John Wardley himself. Yeah, I remember riding with John quite a few years ago actually on Nemesis. Great guy, you know, and of course the designer of this ride. When we was here last Friday for the opening day of Scarefest, there was no themed lighting on Nemesis at all. It was looking very white and yeah, not very spooky. And then now they put all this themed lighting in. I mean, look at this down here on the Helix. It looks much better now. Shame about the big white spotlights at the top, but you know what? I can forgive that. It looks like it's going to open actually shortly. There we go. You can see the corkscrew just up there at the top. And yeah, look at this here. The downward Helix looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, I can just hear the beast going up the lift hill. See, I get a bit of footage of it going round. Look at this. It makes me really happy to see one of the most iconic roller coasters, not just in the UK, but all around the world, lit up like this here at Alton Towers. And yeah, I'm so pleased that they're spending the money on this big overhaul of it. It really does need it. I'm going to miss Nemesis next year, much like many people, but it's going to be great for future generations. The ride's going to be completely re-tracked from the top of the lift all the way through to the brake run. And yeah, like I say, on the channel we've got a nice video talking in detail all about that. Not as much lighting on this section this year as in previous years. However, at least we got something. At first, there was nothing. First Friday of Scarefest, there was no lighting at all other than the white light at the top. So yeah, it's not opened yet. It's just been sending for test purposes. Fingers crossed we'll get a night ride on here shortly, especially with all this lovely red lighting. But yeah, I don't think the downward helix has ever looked so good. Absolutely gorgeous. But just whilst we're waiting for the B&M Beauty to open up, just thought we'd show you a nice shot here of Funk and Fly, another one of the Retro Squad rides. And yeah, this looks great. The lighting package is actually better on this one than last year. Even though it's got the same name and same branding, it's actually a different Super Trooper that they brought in for this year, and you can really see that at night now. In the daytime, you could tell if you look closely, but not as much. Whereas at night, you can really tell with the upgraded lighting package. Looks amazing, look at that. I wish they'd have changed the music to something a bit more spooky. I know it's the Retro Squad and they've got the 80s music, but maybe some Halloween 80s music would have been good. Maybe a bit of Ghostbusters or something on there would have been nice as well, just to fit with it. But yeah, the lighting looks epic. Shame about the red one just there. Sticks out a bit, but you know what? It's some lighting, and yeah, it looks really impressive. I'd like to see a permanent one of these in this location actually, because it's been very popular. Down here now at Galactica, the park's B&M flying coaster. Yeah, we've got the nice blue lighting around here, not just in for Scarefest, because you actually come in this way to the roller coaster restaurant, they have the blue lighting installed permanently around here. So it shows they can do it when they want to. We have very quiet, loads of empty seats on there. Walk on tonight for Galactica. That is crazy how quiet it is.
There's a lot of empty seats on there.
Yeah, like, I know we're not in the half-term week, but it seems so really quiet.
Very, very quiet.
Yeah, like nearly 8 o'clock and there's hardly anybody about.
No, there's not many people about at all.
Yeah, not even any audio or anything around here.
It's flat, isn't
it is very flat this year, Scarefest. I appreciate the lighting that they've done there in places.
You really need like park-wide theming for Halloween. You'd come and you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, you see that. Like when you go down Legoland, Chessington, especially Chessington, there's a lot.
It's just like some hay bales and some like pumpkins about, but there's nothing.
Yeah, like some large photo ops and yeah.
Even the big pumpkins that are on Tower Street to have photos with.
Yeah, more stuff like that. Yeah, not a lot. Really flat Scarefest this year, such a shame. Obviously, if you are coming to the event though, you're still going to have a great time getting rides in the dark, because it's certainly a highlight, especially if it's quiet like tonight. And also, something we didn't really mention, just going back to the mazes, was if you've never done the mazes before, we definitely recommend them, don't we?
Yeah, because if you've not done them, you don't know what to expect, but when you've done them so many times, you know exactly what's going on.
The mazes are worth the money if you've never done them.
Never done them.
But when you've seen them before, it's not great paying for the same thing. But here we go. We're going to see if Nemi opens. But yeah, it's not stopped testing now, so I don't know if we're going to get a night ride on there tonight. At least we saw it going round though for you. I tell you what, lighting looking good down here in Forbidden Valley.
Oh, they've done a really good job with the lighting.
Yeah, nice to see. I was a bit worried on that first Friday, but no, they've delivered with the lighting. Of course, there are Nemesis and Galactica looking good, and even Funk and Fly there just behind us.
Bright.
Yeah, really bright. I don't think the camera knows what to make of it. Right, we're going to head down Haunted Hollow, have a look at the lighting down there, then head over to Spinball Wizard, and then jump in the queue for the highlight of Scarefest at night.
Wicker Man!
Wicker Man, feed the flames. They do a really good job with lighting down here in Haunted Hollow. And yeah, talking of the permanent lights I'd like to see more of around the park. These are great. I mean, I know they're not spooky, they're not filtered. However, these look much better than the temporary generators. So yeah, I'd like to see a combination of those. And also these big floods that they've got lighting up the trees here. So yeah, these look really nice. Then we've got the demons just off to the right hand side here. They always look great. I mean, how nice are these lit up? Their eyes light up red when you walk past as well. There's like a sensor on there. but because somebody just walked over, I don't know if it's going to do it again now. We'll find out, but yeah, they look really good at night. Oh my God, scared me then. Yeah, they're going to light up tonight. Maybe the sensor's not reset yet. Blimey, we've got some dancing going on from Charlotte tonight. If we can call that dancing, I don't really know. It's very fast paced. What is that face that you're pulling as well?
It's Halloween.
It is Halloween. And yeah, we're going to be in a dress up vlog, aren't we, soon?
Yeah, I need to plan my outfit.
Oh, we're going to get spooky down here at Scarefest. Oh, but yeah, this is always a nice view down here, Mutiny Bay. You got the towers over there, Battle Galleons, which is closed because yeah, it shuts at dusk. So does the Sky Ride. Along with that, Congo River Rapids, that shuts at dusk. And then along with that, CBeebies Land, that's open through until 7 p.m. So if you are coming down to the event, they're the times. Everything else though, open through until 9 o'clock, which is fantastic. They've also started with the fireworks construction there, just behind Charlotte's Dancing. And yeah, it's looking big. I'll show you it though in a dedicated vlog next week here on the channel. So just on the outskirts of Mutiny Bay, on the pathway back up to Tower Street, you got the projection ghosts that have returned for this year. However, unfortunately, they don't seem to be fully working tonight, which is a shame. Obviously, they project onto them sheets, and then yeah, underneath they just have like a balloon or something. And then yeah, they look like ghosts, which is really cool. And they sing and say jokes, and yeah, it's really good. But yeah, it's not working properly tonight. The projection's on, but yeah, the mounts aren't working. It's like it's frozen on that scene. So yeah, hopefully we'll get that sorted again soon. But yeah, it's good to see this back for this year, and hopefully it'll be back on again momentarily. And don't forget, you've got an action-packed entertainment schedule down here on the main stage on the front lawns. Loads of great shows, including Sin Bin that you can see on there now. We did actually share highlights from all 5 of the shows in last week's vlog, so make sure you check it out if you haven't already seen it. Yeah, shame to see it very quiet on here tonight. Here we go then, we're coming for a night ride now on Spinball Whizzer. I say night ride, you've got the big bright floodlights of course over this one. Yeah, like I say, it's all because of safety, and that is paramount. Yeah, we're going to have a ride on here now, it doesn't look too busy. 10-minute wait for Spinball Whizzer in the daylight. Whizzer is the most underappreciated roller coaster at Alton Towers, and one of the most underappreciated in the country, in my opinion.
It's got a really good spin.
It's a fantastic coaster. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't have the theming like Dragon's Fury at Chessington, and Dragon's Fury, that's also a Mara spinner, is a better ride. However, I still think this is a really good coaster.
It is really good. It's so underrated.
It is, and the horseshoe at the back there is great, and of course the helix action that you get on there as well. Bit of helix, which we love. Yeah, great ride. Not really a good night ride because yeah, it's really bright round there. But still a good coaster, especially when it's walk on. 10 minutes, yeah, it was literally walk on to the station.
It was indeed.
Right, we've got half an hour left. We're going to head over towards Wicker Man. Oh, he's gone down.
Oh,
hey!
no.
That was good timing, that was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
we're going to make our way over towards Wicker Man now. Check out the lighting package, have a night ride on there. And with how busy the park is tonight, I don't think we're going to be waiting that long.
I don't think so.
Well, we've just got time to have a little stroll through Mutiny Bay here before joining the queue for Wicker Man at night. Not very busy down here at Marauders Mayhem, just 2 barrels in action. And we've got some good spinning going on just there as well. Is that barrel 5? I think it is, that's always the most intense one for some reason. I think it is, yeah, barrel 5. Oh my God, they're getting them going. Fair play. Another ride that always looks the part during Scarefest is Heave Ho just here. I wanted to get a nice shot of it in action, but there was nobody going on. So Charlotte's very kindly offered to go on. So he's got a nice shot of it there. She's got a nice exclusive private hire. That's how quiet it is tonight. Nobody wants heave home other than Charlotte here. It just looks really good, I think, with the lights shining up and the blue ones on the platform there. They're new actually at the back. Good old heave home. Nice family themed flat ride. I miss the days of Alton Towers putting in themed flat rides like this. This opened in 2008. You enjoying that? Right, I'm off on Wicker Man. See you later. Bye. Here we go then. The time has come for the Wicker Man to rise. Yeah, for the first day of the event, there was no theme lighting. However, look at this. Oh, wow. It's so impressive, isn't it? Every time I see it, it gives me goosebumps at night. It really does. It's beautiful. Obviously, we've travelled to a lot of theme parks around the world. But yeah, seeing Wicker Man lit up at night at our local park is special. It truly is. It looks amazing. Of course, fire coming from the shoulders as well. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. It is a shame we've still got these white lights around the side. However, I'm not complaining. I'm glad they've brought back the nice theme lighting there on Big Bob. And obviously they replaced the screens for this season as well. And yeah, they're a lot brighter now, as we can see there at night. Yeah, just look at that, soaking up the ambience. 3 train service tonight, 45-minute advertised queue, but I think it's going to be a little bit less than that. And look at how atmospheric that looks down there at the tunnel. All the smoke down there, oh wow. Yeah, it's a beautiful attraction at night. What do you think, Charlotte?
It's absolutely stunning, doesn't it?
Cannot wait to get back on this at night. Oh, it really is a highlight of Scarefest. Like I say, the mazes and the general event might not be up to much this year in our opinion, but you can't beat the night rides. Like, look at this, absolutely stunning. Yeah, let's go and join the queue for Wicker Man. There's something just so magical about a wooden roller coaster at night, especially when it's lit up like this. Can't think of another Woody anywhere in the world that's got the lighting package quite like this at night. It really does look incredible. And with the theme of this attraction as well, amazing addition to Alton Towers. I'd say still the most impressive and best addition to Alton Towers since Nemesis in 1994. Did wonders for this park, it really did. Here we go then, viewers. Here's the moment you've all been waiting for. The golden shot of Wicker Man from here. Blimey, it looks so good. One of the best looking roller coaster experiences at night anywhere in the world, in my opinion, with the smoke, the music, the ambience. Incredible, just the structure of it all. And yeah, we've gone full pack with the lighting again this year, which is great. Wasn't here for the first weekend, but it is now, and that's what matters. I thought we weren't going to get it. Here we go, ready for some more fire. Both the shoulders on. Fantastic. Blimey, it looks the part. We'll put in some off-ride footage of Wicker Man at night, Scarefest 2022. What a ride.
The elders told us of a day when he would rise to give us freedom and eternal well-being. But to start that ritual, we must present him with a gift. And that gift is you. What an honor to see yourself bound in wicker, encased in his soul. Can you see yourself in him? The time has come for the Wicker Man to rise. Together we shall feel the freedom. Let the ceremony commence.
Well, I tell you what, that night ride on Wicker Man was the best ride I've had on it all year. Absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, it was running so fast.
It was on row 11 as well, so not quite on the back, so obviously there's 12 rows, but yeah, row 11, absolutely brilliant. What a ride.
Fantastic.
Oh, it opened here in 2018 and it's been delivering ever since, and I feel like it's got even better over the years.
It's my favourite ride at the park.
It is a great investment, and like I say, I feel like that's the best ride to have been put in here since Nemesis. It's what the park needed, a wooden roller coaster, and that's the thing, Nemesis might be closed next year for this overhaul. However, they've got another big solid ride like that to carry them through.
Fantastic.
People love it. Like,
they do.
The crowd absolutely adore it, and we do too, just to see a Woody at our local park.
It really makes.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, what a night here at Scarefest. These are the best nights, coming up and just doing the rides in the dark. The mazes aren't the highlight this year. It is the entertainment on the stage, which is great. But yeah, it's definitely the rides in the dark.
Definitely. I love getting on all the spooky rides in the dark.
Shame we didn't get our night ride on Nemesis tonight, but obviously these things happen. We've got plenty of other nights to come up. We're only 10 minutes away. Even though we've moved, we're still very close to Alton Towers. So just wanted to get that in there and say there'll still be a lot of regular updates from Alton Towers. I know a lot of people have been asking us, oh, you're still close? We are very close to Alton Towers. And of course, if you haven't already, head over to our second channel.
Yeah, the Sandbrook Adventure.
Yeah, we've been putting loads of content on there. There's been a few vlogs now from our new home, so we'd love to see you all over there.
Definitely.
And in terms of here at Alton Towers, we'll keep you updated with the latest developments. We've got Project Horizon, potentially SW9 with that. We've got the dual overhaul for next year, the Nemesis retrack, lots going on, fireworks as well, so lots to look forward to. Yeah, going to be quite a lot of Alton Towers content over the next couple of weeks. Lots to talk about, lots of rumours, lots of speculation, but also a lot of things happening on the ground as well. But park looks really good. I think the lighting's better this year for Scarefest.
It definitely is, yeah.
Some nice bits around, which is good. I still like to see them do more. However, it's better than it has been.
It has, yeah.
Definitely. But thanks for joining us. Have a very happy Halloween. And that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in the next vlog.